President El-Sisi and the President of Somalia strengthen ties with a strategic partnership. Egypt condemns the Israeli operation in Jenin, warning of escalating tensions and regional instability. And Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli expresses his interest in visiting and evaluating Italian energy company Eni's new exploration sites in Egypt soon. You're watching the latest updates from Egypt on Qnews. Let's move on to the latest developments, and starting with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud met in Cairo to discuss key regional developments, including security in the Horn of Africa and the Red Sea. During a joint press conference, President el-Sisi and President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud emphasized the October 2024 Asmara summit's role in advancing Egypt-Somalia relations and regional stability. They discussed strengthening ties, including economic cooperation, following Egypt's Air Cairo's Mogadishu route launch, and reaffirmed commitments to the August 2024 Military Cooperation Protocol. Ambassador Mohammed al-Shinawi noted the talks concluded with a joint political declaration and memorandums of understanding to evaluate relations to a strategic partnership. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has sent a congratulatory message to Indian President Draupadi Murmu as India celebrates its Republic Day. President el-Sisi also dispatched Presidential Chamberlain Mohammed Nigm to the Indian Embassy in Cairo to convey Egypt's well wishes on this occasion. Republic Day, observed annually on January 26, marks the adoption of India's constitution in 1950, officially establishing the country as a republic. Egypt has strongly condemned the Israeli military operation in Jenin, which left numerous Palestinians dead or injured. In a statement, the Egyptian Ministry of Foreign Affairs warned of the operation's potential impact on the security and stability of the West Bank and the risk of further escalating tensions. The ministry emphasized that such actions undermine regional and international efforts to restore stability and calm in the occupied Palestinian territories, cautioning that they could lead to serious consequences. An Al Qahira news correspondent in the Egyptian side of Rafah has reported that 22 fuel aid trucks entered Gaza from Egypt. He confirmed that these fuel trucks are within the 298 aid trucks with medical and food supplies that have entered Gaza through the Karm Abu Salim and El Auja, known as Nitzana, border crossings. Italian energy company Eni has announced that a drilling rig will arrive at Egypt's Zohr field to resume operations between January 28 and 29. During a meeting with Eni CEO on the sidelines of the Davos 2025 forum, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli expressed his interest in visiting and evaluating the company's new exploration sites in Egypt soon. Egypt's Minister of Health and Population, Khaled Abdel Ghaffar, has announced that Egypt has successfully achieved the regional goal for controlling hepatitis B. The World Health Organization confirmed the achievement in a new certificate, highlighting Egypt's efforts in reducing the prevalence of hepatitis B to less than 1% among children aged 5 and older. The Ministry of Health has also maintained a vaccination coverage rate of 90.8% or higher for the third dose of the hepatitis B vaccine for over a decade, as well as for the birth dose over the past 5 years. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli met with Austrian Chancellor Alexander Schallenberg to discuss the implementation of the Gaza ceasefire agreement, providing humanitarian support, and beginning the reconstruction process. Speaking on the sidelines of the Davos 2025 forum, Chancellor Schallenberg praised Egypt's pivotal role in brokering the ceasefire. He also expressed hope for achieving lasting stability in the region and emphasized the importance of monitoring the agreement's progress. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has emphasized Egypt's intention to establish a shipping line similar to the Roro line with Croatia and affirms Egypt's readiness to provide skilled labor for the Croatian market. During his meeting with the Prime Minister of Croatia on the sidelines of the Davos 2025 forum, Madbouli expressed Egypt's desire to support Croatia in strengthening relations between Egypt and the European Union, in light of the strong strategic ties between the two countries. The Croatian Prime Minister expressed his intention to visit Egypt in February, with plans for a well-prepared visit to follow up on all proposed areas of cooperation between the two countries. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigration, Badr Abdel Ati, and the Foreign Secretary of the United Kingdom, David Lammy, have co-chaired the second session of the Egypt-UK Association Council. Minister Abdel Ati stressed strengthening the partnership across various sectors, including economic, trade, and investment ties. Discussions covered regional issues like Gaza, Syria, Sudan, Somalia, the Red Sea, and the cooperation in Africa. He also highlighted Egypt's focus on increasing trade and British investment, particularly in renewable energy, infrastructure, and other key sectors, outlining recent economic reforms to improve the business environment. Egypt's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Badr Abdel Ati, held talks with his Kazakh counterpart on strengthening bilateral cooperation, building on the historical ties between the two nations. Minister Abdel Ati emphasized Egypt's commitment to convening the sixth session of the Joint Governmental Committee to enhance trade and investment exchanges. He highlighted the diverse and promising opportunities for cooperation that both countries can capitalize on. Under the patronage of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the 56th Cairo International Book Fair officially opened today at the Egypt International Exhibition Center in the Fifth Settlement. Running until February 5th, this year's fair is held under the slogan, "Read in the beginning, it was the word." It features 1,345 publishing houses and 6,150 literary and intellectual exhibitors from 80 countries, including 10 making their debut appearance. The fair is open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., except on Thursdays and Fridays, when it will close at 9 p.m. Tickets can be purchased through the digital platform or at the ticket booth near the main entrance. In a historic moment for Egyptian football, Omar Marmoush has officially joined Manchester City from Eintracht Frankfurt in a €65 million transfer. The 25-year-old forward signed a 4.5-year deal, becoming the first Egyptian to represent the reigning Premier League champions. Marmoush's arrival comes as City look to enhance their attacking strength, and his signing marks a proud milestone for football fans across Egypt and beyond.
City is one of the biggest clubs in the world over the past 10 years.
In a monumental move, that had thrilled football fans across Egypt and beyond. Omar Marmoush, the Pharaoh's rising star, has officially joined Manchester City. The versatile forward, hailed as Egypt's golden boy by none other than Mohamed Salah, is set to embark on his Premier League journey, carrying the hopes of a nation. With a staggering €75 million deal, Marmoush becomes the first Egyptian to don the iconic sky blue jersey, a trailblazer in every sense. He arrives at the Etihad after a sensational season with Eintracht Frankfurt, where he notched up 20 goals and 14 assists.
His corner. Good shape on it, and the header.
Dazzling fans with his pace, creativity, and goal-scoring prowess, Marmoush's story is nothing short of inspirational. From his humble beginnings in Cairo's Wadi Degla to conquering the Bundesliga, he's now poised to make history under the tutelage of Pep Guardiola, one of football's greatest tacticians. Guardiola praised Marmoush as an exceptional talent, whose versatility will inject new energy into City's attack. The 25-year-old forward, who idolizes Salah but insists on carving his own path, shared his excitement, calling this move a dream come true. His words reflect the pride of a young man carrying the hopes of millions back home. It's an honor to represent Egypt on this global stage. I'm ready to give my all for Manchester City. As the Premier League gears up to welcome its newest Egyptian star, one thing is clear. Omar Marmoush is here to shine, inspire, and make Egypt proud once again.
That is Omar Marmoush.
That brings us to the end of our news bulletin. Here's what we've been covering. President El-Sisi and the President of Somalia strengthen ties with the strategic partnership. Egypt condemns Israeli operation in Jenin, warning of escalating tensions and regional instability. And Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli expresses his interest in visiting and evaluating Italian energy company Eni's new exploration sites in Egypt soon. That's all for now. Remember to stay updated by following Qnews for the latest developments, and thank you so much for watching.